Welcome to the Free Art Academy, where I teach you completely for free how to become an artist in no time. My name is J.W. Krijger from the Netherlands, and I'm an artist for over 40 years and a product developer, and I'm going to teach you completely for free how to make in an easy, fast and fun way all kinds of fun shapes. Hello everyone, welcome to my free workshop, How to Become an Artist in No Time. I'm very happy you're going to join me because it's going to be a marvelous adventure. If you're a starter, a hobbyist or an advanced artist, I'm going to teach you with a new material which is called sculpture block, which is a high density foam, and we're going to go step by step and make a wonderful form. The basic form in life is actually a heart. So this video is going to be made of 3 types of hearts. Here, for example, you see that I have drawn on the board 50 by 50 centimeters a basic heart, and we'll finalize a form like this. Now, to become an artist in no time, we need a few small things. First of all, we need a soft brush. The soft brush is important to wipe up your particles. Secondly, you need just to have a box underneath that you can throw in all your remains easily. The dust that comes free doesn't go up, it always goes down. So if you just use your soft brush, you'll be doing just fine. Basically, we're going to work with the following tools. First of all, we're going to work with a saw. Here I just made a drawing. The saw, we're going to cut it out. And as you see in the website, we have a wonderful tool set. You're going to have a look at it. Everything is complete, so we can use these free art courses step by step. The next one is a grater. We got a rasp. We got a drill rasp. And actually anything that has teeth, which is sharp, just does the job great. So, before we're going to start, have a pencil to draw. In the starter kit, we got a nice fat pencil like this. And we're going to make one heart like this. All right, as I mentioned, we need a drawing pencil, and I'm going to draw for you a heart. Basically, you can draw any type of heart you wish, but this is the exercise to show you how easy it is. And after that, we're gonna make some nice holes in it. Of course, we can change everything afterwards we want. I just want to show you that you can become an artist in no time if you do just a few steps. The fun thing is, with all these tools, you only need to go up and down with your hands. So if you can move your hands, you can become an artist. This one you're going to cut out with a saw. If you have the saw, just go up and down. You don't have to press it. You see how fast it is? You cannot do this with wood or with stone. What I prefer is just to use the tip of the saw and go up and down. You don't have to press it. Basically, you can start anywhere. Just like a needle machine, you just go up and down. The teeth will do it by themselves. Of course, I'm experienced, but you see, anyone who can move his hand can just saw this out. Of course, you can do this with a jigsaw. Of course, you can do this with a jigsaw, and it goes much quicker. But I want to teach you just to work with this saw. Then we go to the second step, which is a grater. Now, you probably have ever been grating cheese, I suppose. This is grating. It comes out like that. This you cannot do with styrofoam, any other type of foam, only with the special foam from Sculpture Block, high density foam. You just go around like that. And you see, it already becomes round. So we're going step by step from the second dimension to the third dimension. We're going to make this round. You see how fast and easy that goes? We call it the art of easy sculpting. Fast, easy, fast, and fun. Just have a good time. Making art is having a good time, having fun. Feel free. Go around with your tool. All right, so as I spoke, we got some remains here. Here I go with my box again, because I don't want to use my particles too much around me. And especially in the beginning, that's very important. If you don't have a table like this, you can also use, of course, a newspaper or a plastic tray. First step in a few minutes. Now I'm going to drill a few of these holes in there. We call this a drill rasp. First you drill in it. You just move your hand like this. Don't push it, don't press it, just let the tool do the job. If you do like this, you have more support for your form. And here we go. We just stay a little bit outside of these lines, because with the rasp we will make it a more sharper form. I'll make another one, a smaller one. Of course, it's much easier if you just put it down on your table, because then you don't have to put it. You drill it again. One hole. Two holes. Check this out. How to become an artist in no time. Isn't that great? That was the drill rasp. Now we go to the regular rasps. We have wood rasps for the masonry. Rasps that have a lot of teeth, they do the great job. Of course, we have all kinds of more fancy rasps. For the rough part, we take a rough rasp. And if you move your hand like this, you'll be shaping the O form here. is this movement. You make it round. Shape it round with your tool and with the movements of your tool. All right, that is just the first step. But you see, the easiness it goes. Now we've been using the grater here, and we'll just pick up the grater again. Get a little bit swing out of it. Swing with your form. How to become an artist in no time. We made the rough form so far, and now we're going to refine it. And refining means making the forms that we just make, try to make them as round as possible. Of course, you can fantasize the way you wish with these circles and forms. It's just the exercise. But look through it that you see that, am I happy with the circle form that is round? So use your critical eyes and go round with it. It doesn't have to be perfect round, but it has to be, the lines have to be nice and straight. If you use your rasp like this, the shape comes in very easy and fast. The art of easy sculpting is getting born like that. Just go like that, go around, dance with your rasp over the material. Turn it around from time to time. Same here. And of course, I have another rasp which you can refine even better. Take your time when you're doing this at home. I'm just a quick man. Now we go back to, if we're going to have a look if we're satisfied with the contour of the heart. The outside form. Use your eye to see if you're satisfied. And even then again, from the back we can use our grater to make a sharp line. Refine it until you are satisfied. Put a little bit of love in your form, because that's a great ingredient. Enjoy the process. That's why we're starting out with the heart, the symbol of love. We're coming to a point already to show you some of the sandpapers. The sheets I fold, and if we're going to use a sandpaper, our hand is also the tool. All we got to do is to draw it. You see, it takes all the carving marks, takes away. This is an 80 grit sandpaper. With an 80 grit sandpaper, you still can form your shape your form. And again, with your soft brush, you brush off your heart and you see where you have been gone so far. Now, even those round circles, we can make a nice solution with that. We just fold the sandpaper. We put our finger in there. The finger is the greatest tool on earth. Just goes like that. You see how rough it is right here? I'm going to do it with one piece of sandpaper. No carving tool needed. See how great that is? Isn't that marvelous? You cannot do that with wood, or you can do that with stone. Sculpture block is the answer for all creative solutions. For easy, fast and fun sculpting. Easy, fast and fun. We're going to refine these forms with finer rasps. And as you see, the basic form of the heart is simple. So we try to make these lines sharp, and the circles, we're going to try to make them round. That's the first and basic exercise of making this heart. So basic shapes. Just twist it around a little bit and move it again. Of course, the sandpaper will do a great job. You just pull the sandpaper over. Inside your circle, you go like that. Let it dance over the material. Here you see, just let it go like this. Now regarding the dust is going down, as I mentioned. If you're allergic to dust, just use one of those Corona masks. They will do the job, but I don't have any problem with it. I have even asthmatic friends who work with it. They don't have a problem with it. And if you tell me what type of material it is, we can compare it with the Flower Foam Oasis, but then I made it 100 times harder, firmer, so it's great for the artist. So as we're approaching already our end, we did our first exercise on making a heart. After this, we're going to prime it and paint it. Try to make those edges nice and smooth. I hope that you'll be interested in the toolkit because it has a lot of sandpaper as well. If you buy the toolkit, you don't have to buy anything, and it's actually at a wholesale price. I've collected the best tools around the world for you. You don't have to look for it anymore, but you're free to do what you want. Dear friends, as we are approaching the end, I like to share with you how you can just with a small piece of sandpaper put your finger in there and soften those edges. Just like that. You get those fine details and you see those edges are just flowing over. In this way we make an organic form. Now finishing off is really fun because then the form comes to alive. The next step, what we're going to do is prime it with a primer before we're going to paint it. Your finger is your best tool after your hand, of course. Just move it around. And here we are. The easy sanding, easy cutting, easy carving, easy rasping. We got all the steps done to come to this lovely heart. And this is your first sculpture block heart with the experience how easy it is to make a form. As we're approaching the last final stage is our painting. Sculpting and painting in one product, very unique. We're going to use a primer first before we're going to put the colors on. I just have a basic primer here and just generously throw on the white and just smooth it out a little bit. It closes actually the skin. Once you put a primer on, it closes your skin because as you've been feeling, it feels a little bit like sand. But it really does a great job. Once there's a coating on it, you can basically put on anything you want. Gold leaf, paper, any type of oil paint. But we're going to work just with acrylics, and that's going to be our next step. All right. As we put on our primers, just use your hair dryer to get a quick drying surface. Don't forget to go into the holes because sometimes you get a little limbs of paint in there. Also blow from the back side so every area gets dry. This will speed up your drying times. I think within 5 minutes it's completely dry to go to the next level of a colorful heart. Dear creative friends, we're gonna just paint with a few colors on top of the white, so we use the white as the underground. Of course we start with the red, but you know what? I'm not gonna use a brush, I'm just gonna use my fingers. Who cares? This is all about losing your fear. We just left our fears of making a form, now we're gonna lose our fears of painting. We're gonna make textures on it. Going to play with it. You know, if you don't like it, you just can take it off. Who cares? I love this part. No restrictions. But of course, if you prefer to use a brush, please be my guest. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we got a final heart. It's an expressive one, the last coat. Just 3 or 4 final bright colors. Of course, you can paint it the way you want to do it, but I just did it like this with my fingers. And I call it the expressionistic heart. Of course, it's a versed exercise. You can make your own variations the way you like. This is all about technique, about the art of easy sculpting, which is easy, fast, and fun. I hope to see you in the next video in which we make more hearts and also a lot of other forms. Thank you for joining me in the art of easy sculpting.